making this record. Recorded it, we wrote it, we recorded it in a pretty short span of time.
Right, within a matter of 5 months, would you say?
Yeah. We rented this little rehearsal space. It's an old place in North Hollywood. It's this old little room, and we'd show up every day around noon, and start working. We worked, I think, till like 8 at night. We did like put in 8-hour days and had a pretty set schedule. It was probably like the first time in a long time of us. Actually, probably the first time ever that we actually really had like set hours to work, and and showed up and started working at this time and ended at this time. And it seemed to work out pretty good for us to to have that kind of that work ethic. And it was good, man. Everybody was in a creative space.
Nick Ruskin with us, and he was just really good about organizing us and just taking over a lot of things that were flying out and capturing them, and being really efficient with the time that we had.
Nick brought focus to us, I think. I think that's one thing that we've lacked for some time is just having someone help us organize our ideas.
Yeah, and he created a nice structure that allowed us to be free and just to create things organically. But he would, everything was captured. Recorded every note that we would jam, and he'd be there just keeping it moving. But with he would always reintroduce ideas that we had recorded prior or previously and say this is really good. Delve into that or whatever. And, he was just very on point with seeing what was going on and just keeping it hot.
This time was a little different because I actually wrote a little bit more of the vocals along while they're writing the music. And the last couple records, we would kind of complete the music, the song itself musically, and then I would approach it vocally. And this way it seemed to work out a lot better. I think it was a lot more inspiring. I think to all of us when if they have a part and I come up with the vocal part to that right away, I think that inspires them to play off them to go to the next part of the song. It's where it's very immediate. And it worked out.
Yeah, and it develops the interplay too, like earlier. So it's kind of cool. Because you get to develop with the cadence and things like that. And it's like, all right, it's awesome.
And I had Vega to help me out with a lot of like vocal stuff. It was good to have someone there. With an opinion on because usually the guys usually in the past have kind of stayed out of my way. Once it's vocals, it's like everybody just kind of just lets me do what I'm going to do, and I respect them for that. What's that?
Not Vega.
No, not Vega.
I didn't know that. No one told me that.
But to me, it was great to have someone there, with an opinion and ideas and shit, and I was like, cool.
we've played every song on the record live at some point, and we're just very happy. They came together so quickly. It's a nice body of work, and they all have good energy, and they're so distinct from each other, and it's just fun to just be able to play them too.